Hello everyone, I'm Daniel, back for more of Ashcan Pete, Dunnage Legacy, True Solo. We love True Solo here on the channel, pretty much, especially when we don't get very much XP. In fact, we didn't get any XP last time. We got 2 XP. We got 2 XP. That wasn't nothing. But you know what? It was so little that I did not upgrade my deck at all because I felt like, well, I need to save for something more. I think this is a very good deck, but it is one that needs a little bit more than 2 XP can handle. I need to upgrade. I need to put Charisma in here, but we need to find out if we even keep our allies. So it is Blood on the Altar. This is a very cool scenario, involving kidnapping. So we've already created our list of potential sacrifices. It's over here. We just have 3 because we have the other 2 cards in our deck. But we have a poor dog here that might get sacrificed. So I'm going to try my best to not have that happen. Before we set up the whole scenario here, what I'm going to do is do our damned thing. Oh, ooh, this is a spooky one. Adding 1 random basic weakness to our deck. Remove it after the game ends. Please don't be doomed, because that one just stays in here forever. All right, let's put this back. Let's see what our random basic weakness is going to be. It is the 13th vision. I guess that's okay. We might not draw it. I do have the survivor stuff. So you fail skill. Yeah, it's probably okay. So let's go back over here, shuffle this into our deck, and then we get going. So I would love to get the pocket multi-tool. That's kind of the biggest thing I would like to get going here. We have Madame LeBranche. We have another ally, Francis Morgan, who's like pretty good. We are Dark Horse though, so Madame LeBranche still might be better. God, is this a full mill? I think we keep Madame LeBranche as a protection for Duke the dog. We try to get the puck. No, we didn't get the pocket multi-tool. All right, well, we have some damage on tap, and that'll be, I guess, good enough for now. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the setup for the scenario. The Abandoned Gang indeed does have a bone to pick with the investigators. All right. So, what's the rest of the ones in here? I guess it's the other versions of the locations, since we don't know about that part. So we're going to start here at the Village Commons, and we've got the version where we've got to go around in a circle this way. We start here, 3 Shroud. 6 Doom to advance. 6 Doom. Looking for the missing townsfolk, and we need to find them in the hidden chamber. So we enter the hidden chamber, advance. One of these is the hidden chamber, one of them is the key, and our job is to remove the clues from these locations and pull these encounter cards. One of them is, again, well, 3 of them are bad, 2 of them are quite good. I think the play here, gosh, we can't get our Dark Horse online, so we get a few more things out of our deck. I could still play, I think I still play Madame LeBranche. 1, 2. And then we just go in the circle. We can even just start with Good Duke, I guess, and go this way. Investigating at the schoolhouse at 4 all. So our tokens are not great for being even. Do I toss out this for the -2? I think I do. As good as Dr. Henry Armitage is, I think I'd rather just pass the test right now. Okay, I would have passed anyway. I would have passed anyway. Let's get our token thing up here. It is up here. What happened? Okay, I think I got it to work, but we're good. So we get the clue. Question, of course, is do I want to take this right now? Probably not. Probably can wait one more round. So let's just take a card. Ooh, St. Hubert's Key. That can get us down to 0 resources. That might be pretty good. So let's go to Upkeep. Scrounge for supplies. That's not a level 0 card. Let's give a good shuffle for this. And an Ancient Evils. Put 1 Doom on the agenda. Nothing else happens. Okay. I do just want to play this. And we get ourselves a little bit of a boost, and we're down to 3 sanity. 3 sanity. Mark that there. And let's take the card. It is a Servant of Many Mouths. Now, I do believe I draw the card. Draw it. And I can put this anywhere. Discover 1 clue at any location. I probably can kill this pretty well. Question is, will there be clues around when I try to kill it? Let's put it over here. And then that was free triggered ability. Let's use Duke to go in here. Can't gain resources while you're here. That's fine. So my Dark Horse is on. I think I probably just turn this on altogether and not take any more resources for a bit. If we need to, we can use Madame Labranche. Okay, so we're going 5 to 2. There it is. Take that. And then I could go 3 to 2. Yeah, let's do that. 3 to 2. Oh, that is a -2 now. -2, so it's a failure. I feel like if we go in here, we're just hoping there's more than one clue, essentially. All right, go to Upkeep. Inspiring Presence is pretty good. 3 out of 6 now. Hunting Night God. Ah, this guy's a pain. What we do have are a couple long shots. So we probably try to get it done that way. Wait, did I get the clue? Because I was actually at 4? I was at 4. I get the clue. I get the clue. It's a -2, and I was at 4. I forgot I've got the St. Hubert's key as well as the Dark Horse. Okay. I think we have to try to go at 5 to 3. We can potentially 5 to 3 is good, right? The Elder thing, man, that's the tough part here, right? So if I do this and just try to get rid of this guy, this gets me at 4, 5 to 3, which is up 2. There's a lot of -3s. I hate to, not use this, but I could use this. We lose the heal, but we get the exhaust back. We get to ready him. So let's do it that way. So 4, 5, 6 to 3 on the Night God. -3. Okay. That does 1 damage, 2 damage, and then 3, 4 with the 2 long shots. And then it readies Duke. Very good. 1 action 1. I could just take this. In fact, I will. So skulls are -3 now. That happens so quickly. We have the key to the chamber. We just need to find the chamber. So if I use Duke to come in here, it's fine. We're going to go, yeah, let's do that. And then if we have to ready him, we can. And then kill this guy. Okay. So we use Duke to get the move and investigate. There are 2 clues, so that is very good. And we are going at 5, 6 to 3. Again, St. Hubert's key plus Duke is 5, plus Dark Horse is 6. Okay. And now we need to discard a card to ready Duke, and then we go at 5 to 3 here. We can go 6 to 3 to Resourceful. Okay. I probably, after I committed this, should have, well, we didn't. Could be our weakness. That's okay. We're going to take back a red card, and I think it's going to be a long shot. This guy dies. We get the clue. That is our turn. Upkeep. Take card. 4 of 6. Hunted down. There are no unengaged criminal enemies in play. Let's get this gain surge. Unhallowed country. Cannot play ally assets. Treat the printed text box of each ally asset you know as blank. All right, I do have a good chance of passing the test. I think we just take this. Eager for death. So now skulls are 1, 2, 3, 4. Max -4. And we're going at 6 to 2. That's not correct, right? I have trauma from last time. I believe I was a physical trauma. Let me just check that real quick. Sorry about that. Indeed, I have physical trauma. All right. So we're testing at 5, 6, 2, 3. Up 3. Yeah, I kind of figured that might happen. All right, 2 horror. We're going to put 1 on Duke, 1 on Madame Lebranche. Keep our thing in play. Okay. So it's just one of these 2 locations. Can't use Duke, but we can just physically move. I could also like load up and start getting some cards. Because we're gonna have to probably kill the big thing. Let's draw a card. I mean, burned ruins doesn't seem great, but I suppose we just should find out what's in there. After you fail a skill test while investigating burned ruins, flip 1 clue token on the burned ruins to its doom side. If there are no clues, draw the thing. We probably wait 1 round to do that. Even though I know I'm at like 3, 4 to 2. I think we just draw another card. Okay. Let's take this test. We have 6 to 3. That is good enough. Our allies are back on top. All right. Well, we are a dark horse deck. We don't care about not gaining resources. We haven't been doing it the whole time. Okay. Kill clues. I think that's all we can do here. We use Duke. 4, 5 to 4. Oh, that sucks, doesn't it? Huh. I could also evade this guy. Work on the clues. Grab something else instead. He has retaliate? No. Let's do an evade. At 4 to 2. I didn't do upkeep, did I? Okay. That change anything? Not really. Let's do an evade. Okay. Well, that would have been good, wouldn't have been? We're going to ready Duke. We don't need to. Let's grab back, I think, this long shot. Attempt to use it on the big guy. Let's now try to get the clues. Contemplative. We have 4, 5 to 2, up 3. It is pretty good. There are some -4s though. All right, that's even better. That's 2 clues, 1 for Contemplative, 1 for Duke. And I think the right thing to do here is to just investigate, and it does not matter if I fail or not. So I'm actually going to throw the take heart into this. 3 to 2. Nice. All right, so what happens is we flip this to its doom side, so there's no clues here now, and I get 2 resources and 2 cards. Okay. I do need to spend the resources somehow. I'm trying to find the fire axe, but haven't found it yet. Okay. Let's flip this. Hey, it's the hidden chamber. All right. We can't enter it unless we have the key, but we do, so I can attach it. Okay. And we haven't entered it. My turn is over. So this guy comes back to me. We go to upkeep. We can't gain resources. We're not going to be able to spend them either. So our dark horse is no longer online. All right. Doom goes away because we did that at the right time. I was planning on that. I was trying to get that to happen in the witching hour. We are going to sacrifice a random person. So One of these becomes sacrificed. Great. Hopefully we can finish this off before anything else. 6 more. Encounter card for me. Rotting Remains. Okay, I have 5 to 3. I'm going to throw the take card at this as well. Fine. We pass. Okay. I really need to pick up Scrapper. Again, I just didn't have very much XP last time. So the ideal thing we do here, we got to kill this guy. We really do. Either that or I go in here, tank some hits. It's going to be just 6 damage I think we need to do. I don't think we can get all the clues. We might be able to, but probably not. Let's try the evade. Up 1. Okay. I think the correct course of action is to just flat out move. I want to leave Duke up. And we advance. All right. You find your way into the hidden chamber where you believe the missing folk are being held, but the horrors that confront you fray the edges of your sanity. I do only have 3 sanity left. Bound by chains in a secluded corner of the room is an unspeakable creature with the face of a man. It wheezes and wrestles to free itself as it notices your entrance. The many mouths covering the creature's body are covered in blood and gristles of meat, as though it were feeding recently. All right, this is Silas Bishop. We also reveal this, which gets a humanoid enemy. Okay, let's find one. Honestly, I think it's just the mobster can go here. And then we move all clues in play here, so there's gonna be a total of 9. It's just a lot of clues. But more importantly, we have this guy. 3, 6, 7. Massive, cannot mix tap opportunity. We're just gonna have to try to kill him. All right. I have 1 action remaining. I don't want to go back out. That's just a bad idea. Let's shuffle this, by the way. And the final act is if Silas Bishop is defeated, R1, or we get all the clues, advance. Act 2A. Okay. Perhaps there's something else to discover. So, we can just use a Duke attack here. And then figure things out next turn. The 9 clues is just going to take a lot of going back and forth. It's not the best resolution, but that's okay. So this is up only 1. And I don't really... So what are other things I could use this scrounge for? Could be another Inspiring Presence. I just don't have much. So let's just see if we get a little bit lucky on this attack. We do. We get very lucky. That's 2 damage. All right. Enemy phase, we get hit for 2 and 2. We can put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. And then I need to take a horror. Okay. Upkeep. Guts is pretty good. 1 of 6. Another thug. All right, well, I did not end up finding my pocket multi-tool, so I think we just go for the kill. Can we get ourselves up 4? So this gets me up 1. We're going to try to commit these 2. Sorry. And this can get me up 3. So 4, 5 to 2. to 3. That's only up 2. I'm not talking about. This doesn't get us up very far. Um, what does Scrounge do for me right now? 5. Yeah, I was hoping to find like an overpower or something by now. We haven't. Scrounge gets us a resourceful. Up 3. I can chance an up 3. And this is the tough part, right? Like 75%. But I kind of waste some of my bullets here. There aren't like if I evade this guy, that's very good. But I'm searching my deck. I shouldn't. But yeah, there's a lot of other things I could use in here, but I can't grab them. So we could take the up 1 with this. I could try to. Maybe I should have killed Madame Lebranche just to be able to play another copy. I can worry about that in the future, maybe. I probably should have done that, but I didn't know what I was going to draw. I didn't want to take the chance of getting kidnapped. Hmm. 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 All right. You only live once. Up 2. There we go. All right. Let's count the math again. It was we'd 4, 5 to 3 minus 2 does 2 damage from Duke, and then 2 more from each of these. That's it. I mean, I was thinking about this very long and hard, and we didn't need to. Resolution 1. Just immediately go to resolution 1. And this guy goes to victory display. I don't think there's any other victory in this one. All right. Okay. So we put Silas Bishop out of his misery, and we sacrificed Professor Warren Rice. That's a little sad. He's kind of the other good ally here, I think. And we get 2 bonus experience, so we get a total of I think that's 4. And now we're going to move on to the interlude number 2. All right, for each of the following 5 characters who are not listed, you can read. So Henry survived. We already have him. We're going to add the powder of Ibn Ghazi, and it's going to be, I think it's the next one we will mark how many were sacrificed. It's just 1. And then we do get Zebulon Watley and Earl Sawyer. So if you're not familiar with these 2 cards, they're the last 2 here. This guy is pretty good. Gives you +1 willpower. Gives you a chance to draw some more cards. A lot of soak. And then the evade is actually pretty good too. I find this one to be more useful than not. So Earl survives as well. And then we move on to scenario number 5. Is there anything else we need to do here? I don't think so. Pretty good. All right, I mean, it's a short but sweet one. What do we have here? More unhallowed country. But we're going to take them both, and we're going to pick up a charisma now that we have an extra 4 that gives us 6 XP. Thankfully, we did not draw the 13th vision, so I'm going to return that back to the collection. And basically, our tarot didn't do anything for us, thankfully. That's it. Thank you for watching. We're going to have a charisma. Don't know what the other thing is. It might be a plucky. Bye.